Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you a short tutorial on how to now take your grooming appointments and such you've made for the day and update it to our web-based list, which we use Google Sheets for. So if you're here at Atlantis, just like you normally see it today at a glance, go over to the Appointment and Clients tab and click on the Grooming Calendar report like you normally would for the day to see who's coming in for grooming. When you click OK, it'll pull the list for you like usual. It does seem like we've had a little snag here where we didn't add arrival times as requested for today for all of these pets. It does look like we had quite a few today, but again, if we add these arrival times in the order that they come in, 6 o'clock being default that you add in for anybody who's pre-made their appointments, any walk-ins, we would put these times just like these lovely people have done. 8:30, 10, 10:30. That way we can prioritize the ones who pre-made their appointments, and then we can get the walk-ins and call-ins afterwards. That way it's a fair for all. Okay, but neither here nor there. Let's move on. We have 42 for the day. That's a great number we like to see. And here's your normal list we see. Now let's get it into a web-based so that our bathing team can stay on point and not have to keep reprinting lists and writing notes, which is wasteful in time. And our customer care team members can actually answer our clients quicker this way because they'll know right away if they've been bathed or finished and give the clients an update when they call in. So we'll go here to the export button. We'll choose Excel 3.0 as a format and application as a destination. We'll click OK, and it shall generate the Excel list for you, exactly as you see here, just in Excel, where then you can copy and paste from. So if we were starting our brand new day, so say it's tonight and I'm starting tomorrow's list, this would be Saturday, March 3rd instead, I would pull from A1 all the way down here to what we need. Only what we need, right? And then I would simply right-click, copy, and plug it into our Google Sheet here. So I've already pulled it up here, but it's simply a Google Sheet. It's updated and shared by all immediately. I've plugged it into my Google Sheet, but we do have the Lafayette Vits team at gmail.com that we all use and is up on all resort computers as necessary. We can continue to get it up. We of course have it up front at the resort, but we can actually get it over at the hospital and even into the nursing section later as we become more used to how to use this. But essentially it's just your list, and you would just simply click an E1 and right click paste to get it in. And that would put your whole new list for you. But we've already done that today, so I'm not gonna, for sake of time, do it all over again, because you can see this one's already working. Let me just show you how it works. A, B, C, and D columns are used to put notes, order number, this is bathers' numbers, this is the order in which they were bathed, the initials of who bathed them, and in the instance down here, maybe even who finished them once they're done. And then this area is used for bathe or finish. So this tells us whether they've been bathed or if they're completely finished with this pet. Early in the morning, it'll all simply be white as if nothing's been done, and it'll just be a list, just like you saw before. Now with these, you can tell they've obviously been working today, and say they were here with Bella, and they actually just finished drying her up, finishing her up, and are putting her in a kennel. They simply back that out and put an F, and it'll change green. So you know white means not done yet, yellow means they've been bathed, and F means finished. But you don't even have to look for those letters because, well, it's color-coded for you. So as a CCS team member receiving a phone call, I can now tell Bella's parents that she is ready to go if she were happen to just call in right now. And they don't have to call into the grooming room, wait for a response or call. They're usually pretty busy. It's usually pretty loud in there. It gets a little wild. So now we can be a little bit more timely with our responses. Now I did want to say, from the Excel sheet we were just looking at, without the arrival times, it would be harder to get all these pets in to our grooming list because they're all kind of mixed up because they're not in chronological order. So if we can get the arrival times guys in, it'll be much easier for this process to happen, easier not only for the bathing staff but for everyone involved. So I just want to restate that. But if I was on today and I just needed to add, say, these pets, because they were missing, I would take from A34, which is the one I need, to 41, all the way over to the L column, to get exactly what I need to add to the bottom of the list of Google Sheets in this case. Right click, copy, and pasting it into my sheets here. Again, we don't want to post an A because that's where all the formulas are. We will actually post into E. So we'll paste that in, and then it's there. And as they're done, they will be bathed and such, and you'll see the whole process happen. So that's how it just kind of goes, and that's the functionality of it. As you receive clients in the morning in the resort front desk, you can put notes in as you're receiving them here. We could say hypo shampoo. So we know this pet cannot have perfume, needs hypoallergenic shampoo and conditioner, needs anal glands done, anything you want there in the notes section that the client is asking for, you can simply write in as the client is walking in or calling in. We can put them on the list immediately and much more efficiently. So at night, the call center team is going to take this list and upload for the day. And then the next morning, the front desk at the resort will add to this list on an ongoing basis, along with the call center if necessary for call-ins and walk-ins, to keep adding to the list until about 10 a.m. when the bathers can usually have, they at least have 3 of them there to catch up with this amount of numbers. And they can check for themselves 10, 12, 2, and when they think they're done for the day, just to make sure no one's been missed, late add-ins, anything like that, any pets from the hospital wanted to come over to get a last-minute bath, anything like that. So that's how we can kind of double-check each other and help each other make this process as smooth as possible. So I just wanted to give a quick video on that. I don't want to hit too much on it to where it's just completely overwhelming. I also have a typed-up SOP on how to do this. Along with uploading at night and such like that, so that you don't have to just memorize. But once you do it once or twice, it's really easy, guys. It's simple Excel. Again, if just really remembering that A through D is where most of the formulas are, and just not really cutting and pasting from here much, unless, say, it's a groomer who is now, say Ace Thompson was actually going to be groomed by Mikkel instead of Claire, we would simply pull the one line. So you can just hit 13 like that, right click, cut, and then paste in to A. Because you are in Google Sheets already and pulling from A, then you can paste in A because you are pulling, like I said, straight from the Google Sheet, not from the Excel form and pasting into the Google Sheet, which is different. So, and then we can simply delete this row to pull things tight together. Okay. Again, and if somebody doesn't show up for the day, so they're not coming at all, we don't have to do anything weird. It's a simple, say this pet wasn't coming in for the day, just to click on the whole row right here on the number. It highlights the whole row, you notice, and then right clicking and removing to delete the whole row at once. And that's fine. The groomers are going to take care of their own pets, trades, add-ons, and such. And the bathing team will be able to start helping with their own list at about 10 a.m. when they start to kind of catch up. And if the customer care team helps them put the list together at night, along with adding 2 in the morning. Daycare team, you'll also add your daycare dogs, and if any of those guys need the baths, again, go ahead and add the baths like you usually do. Just make sure the arrival time is there with any notes, okay? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Have a good day, guys.